I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, everybody. Today's Tuesday, October 28th. Go ahead and start our meeting. All three commissioners and Miranda are here today. Board minutes for October 21st.
I'll motion to accept the board minutes from October 21st.
I'll second that.
Public comment? Being none, all in favor?
Aye.
Which would carry. Next, we'll go into correspondence. First one is a grand opening celebration. It's for KLM contracting, logging and excavating. I think this is Canich's,
Yeah, and then Marengo.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it was
So
last week.
somebody, they just asked if somebody wanted to go or something. There's a history on it, tours, lunch, gift and prizes, wild surprise class. It's at Morgan Road in Anaconda.
Right, very well.
And the next one is from the Phillipsburg Ambulance. And it's on, Little John gave us, I do believe everything eligible for billing has been sent to Soulstone for processing as of today's date. I will give you a breakdown of October when I return from vacation the first week of November. And that's because we asked about the billing if he needed help and that, so I guess when he comes back, we'll just put him on the agenda and have him come in. Kind of figure out where we're sitting or. And the next one saying it's from Greg Gianforte, and it's Marine got accepted to the Upper Clark Fork River Basin remediation and restoration. And that's that letter we gave her just before. That's cool. And then she has some stuff that she'll have to do, personal stuff she's gotta fill out just to apply for it, and that's none of our business. This was just a letter of support. And we got a comment from somebody saying that they wanted this and wanted that. Well, this has nothing to do with us. This was just a letter of support for Marine to get on there. And we don't, if Marine wants to give up her stuff, then that's up to her.
Yep.
Any comment on correspondence? I'm glad she got accepted.
Yeah.
She'll take the spirit. Does a good job. Alrighty, so we'll go into public comment. You guys got that, Paul won't be here, you got a doctor's appointment this morning.
Oh, yeah.
He texted,
Text last week.
yeah, Thursday or Friday. Did you get much moisture?
Yeah, about a half an inch yesterday. And,
That wind was cold yesterday.
oh, yeah, we did film for about as long as we could. The 20 minutes or 15 minutes, we went up to this kind of stretch the guys out. It was cold yesterday and running.
Yeah, it was out. So we have a public comment. Who's this?
I think Justine,
Okay,
it's a phone number.
state your name. Go ahead. We can't tell who it is. Go ahead.
Hi, this is Justine Richmond. I may not be able to be on here in a little bit, but I just wanted to ask some questions for Paul Alt. There was a guy, Dave Harris, who wrote a letter a while back. I just wanted to see if his road area there was taken care of. And then an update on the road signs on Black Pine Road.
He's not in today. He took yesterday and today off for personal reason. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Is anybody there able to answer those questions?
I'll let him answer because he does stuff and there's certain pieces of the roads that he'll do and that, and you can, get a hold of him, call him maybe tomorrow. Then he can explain what he's done and why, if he's gonna be asked on each piece that he does. That's his position.
Okay, thank you.
They were working on that sewer road and they're done, but I just assumed he could answer his own questions and yeah.
So Davy's letter,
I guess that is good. They're gonna get there, just do stuff.
The sign, it's gonna take a while to get them made.
Kinda like we got a question on everything we do, cause then they wanna know about that Lake Shore Road, I think that's what she said. Well, we're all done with what we're doing, we even went over what we was gonna do, so we're probably done for next year too.
We'll
So
let the Forest Service know when we meet with them this spring.
Well, that's why we're all talking about making, you know, Paul's gonna have us some hours, everything.
Yeah, itemized.
Yep.
Bill.
That's why if I leave it up to him, he can answer the question.
Yeah.
Any other public comment?
You get that from Blaine, they'll be on Zoom,
Yeah.
but that next week for the e-registers. That on the agenda for next,
Today.
oh, it's today. All right, see it, good point.
Towards the
There's
bottom
a
there.
letter here
Oh,
from,
there it is.
yeah, there's a letter in our packet from them saying that they could,
Wait until then.
Yeah, they each put in, one put in an email and then, Comfort System put in a new proposal.
is there any other public comment? We'll be a few minutes early, but, Paul will not be here today, but we'll go ahead right into weekly report, and then if there's a public comment, you can still take it. He said that they're blading and mowing, Johnny's back from vacation, so we're just getting stuff caught up, so when winter hits.
Yeah. Well, I think his next kind of agenda is the bus route. That's kind of main priority for up here. To get bladed.
Yeah, I think, and then down there, there's a couple of places I'll mention to him that I have Brad run out with the blade hit. There's pretty good shape down there. You look at the mowing up, has it going pretty good?
I haven't seen anything come through Rock Creek yet. I don't even know where they mow, where they're mowing at.
I'm not quite sure.
Who's mowing?
I think Jim Walden,
Yeah,
he went to that training, I think he's in that.
Your grade, I think it's for now, up there, probably all over. And I'm sure you're aware of how, all that. There.
Did we get anything on solid waste from Todd?
Mm-mm.
No,
And have we ever heard from the union, is that stuff on?
He said Megan's just so busy and still looking at it and
Well, this was,
last I heard. But maybe we can pick a date and just say, hey, let's wrap this up on
Yeah.
the 18th or whatever.
That's
That's plenty of time.
mhm.
One thing he did ask is to fully close on Thanksgiving. Instead of have his fill-in work. I don't think anyone can work.
I thought it was, the site was closed anyway.
I would
It's like if it
assume.
was Christmas or Thanksgiving.
what's that?
Isn't the site, if it, the day hits on the solid waste like Thanksgiving, it's closed that day anyway.
On
On
Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving, yeah. And then what about Veterans Day? When we are closed, it's a Tuesday. I think he was gonna ask to fill into work. So it's open on a Tuesday. What do you guys think on that?
So Veterans Day is Tuesday this year,
It's the 11th. Yep, Tuesday, the 11th.
so he's off Tuesday,
Yes.
Yeah,
Closed.
the whole-
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole thing's
cause it's
closed. 'Cause
holiday.
that's a holiday.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't
Government
Yeah.
holiday.
he can't just hire somebody to come in, just, no.
No, it's a holiday, so it has to be
Whole
closed.
thing closed. Okay.
I don't know if we have to fill out now on form that what holidays they have to be closed, where there's some other holidays that they're open, but that's federal holidays.
But then, yeah, it's when it falls on a Monday, he has someone work Tuesday for him.
Yeah.
Gotcha,
No,
okay,
it's
But on the actual holiday, he takes that holiday off.
okay,
If it's like you say Thanksgiving Day
Yeah.
and Veterans Day,
Yeah.
I think those are the only two that,
Christmas.
in Christmas and
yeah,
New
Christmas,
Year's, yeah.
New Year's, yep, so, okay, I'll let him know.
We have one interview
Do you know
today.
this person?
Huh?
Do you know this person? And
We go off just for
Sure.
personal matters, just
Sure.
a couple minutes is all.
Okay.
Just make sure we're all ready. All right, we're back on.
Wait about time to get the air conditioner out.
We're still in Road and Bridge Superintendent Paul is not here. Report. Is there any public comment on that? We had one public comment from Justine that I told she'll have to get a hold of Paul and he can explain where he's.
so what was her question actually? I didn't quite
About
understand.
if we went up to Dave Harris's road and that, and they were up there working last week on Stewart Road, and it's just not an overnight fix, you know, they were up there hauled some gravel in there. And
Well, that isn't Davy Harris's road, that's Stewart Road. He's at Rumsey.
Well, she was wondering about,
He's a tower,
oh, go ahead. What is it again?
Elena.
Go ahead, Elena. We're on Road and Bridge.
Hello.
Yeah, we're on Road and Bridge.
Hi,
Go ahead.
Elena Gagliano. I try to get in on public comments. I'm having a problem with my internet, and then I guess you close the meeting. I just wanted to say that I understand Commissioner Chuck Hinkle passed, and even though he and I had our falling out, my thoughts are still with Heidi and with her family. And I just
What do you
wanted to
think?
mention that.
Can't hardly hear you.
I'm sorry?
We can't hardly hear you. It's just really like staticky or something.
Okay.
There.
I'll talk louder. I'm sorry. I am having a problem with phone service, internet, the whole bit. I don't know. Can you hear me better now?
Yes. We're in Road and Bridge. What can we
I
help you?
know. Okay, as I was saying, I tried to get on for public comment, but I was having a problem, and then I guess you closed the meeting. And so my public comment is in reference to ex-commissioners Chuck Hinkle's passing. Even though we didn't agree on a number of things, my thoughts still go out to Heidi and also to her family. And I just wanted that put into the record. Thank you.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, whatever you. Any other public comment?
So we all do the points, right?
Yeah.
And the ad's still running.
Yeah, we put it at run itself, Bill. Morning, Blaine.
Morning. How's it going?
All right, you?
Good, thanks. You guys look good.
Why'd you have to zoom in then? We caught ya.
I think he's having issues with it.
Looks like the bald-headed Santa Claus.
You're saying I don't need a Halloween costume?
I'll leave that alone. We're just about to do the interview for road crew. We have one person.
You're muted, Blaine.
Is he here?
Hmm?
He's not even here yet.
Mm. No,
We might be sitting out there too.
right, it's 9:30 and, we're waiting on the interview with the road crew application. We have one and it was set up to do an interview. We're just waiting for a few minutes.
He knows it's 9:30.
Yes.
I call him.
Way too.
I think he's trying to get in the shade, but he's like wrestling around. What do you do?
Multitasking.
Miranda, maybe we can take that out for Miranda and we can just set it down in the corner till the elevator gets going. Is that right, Blanche?
What's that?
Paul and I take that air conditioner out for him, just set it there for now. It'll be all right.
Thank you, guys. Don can do it too.
We're gonna get a couple of them. The things are heavy.
Yeah.
They're off in that window. We did that one upstairs and about lost.
I had one.
I
once,
tried doing
about
that
lost it
myself.
out 3 stories.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And they're walking around there a lot, so. Yeah. They are heavy. This cold in this city. Really cold.
Yeah,
My
before
parka.
we leave, we'll just yank it out.
Yeah.
Set it on the floor.
We'll warm up through the week.
I think so, yeah. If that sun comes out, I'm okay, but yesterday was.
It was hot in here.
Now you're hot now.
I got to go back up and been filling in the water.
Turn that on
Okay.
one more time.
You only have two seniors?
One,
No, I see a thing come up and show two of them. If I can-
just at Austin, Nor.
Who's that? I mean, not that matter. Is he from up here?
No, Drummond.
There he is. Hey, Chris. Good. Good, how are you?
Hello.
Might as well call him on up and get going.
Sorry.
This is the pretty part. You know everybody?
I don't. Oh, nice to meet you.
Hi,
Nice to meet you.
I'm Miranda.
Nice to meet
Nice to
you.
meet you.
That's fair.
Do this, just a copy of the job description.
Did you shine in lost her?
Yeah, we'll check.
Okay.
Okay, we're back on. We're done doing the interview. Solid waste districts update. All we had was one from John Kendall saying what all he's done. And on that,
And Todd did text me that there's no update.
oh, he did?
Yeah,
Okay.
he just
And
said-
then we did get a text from Todd out here that there's no update. The next thing is on the, did you have any questions on solid waste? No. The next thing's on the update on a possible used backhoe purchase. We looked at another one and it just wasn't, it's way too much that we could afford. I don't really have much on it. We've been waiting. He's still tinkering with the wiring and then, hopefully today or tomorrow, I will go see him, maybe run up and try to figure out, get this moving, but
Right,
in order, we might have to rent it again for another month, cause I mean, we're at a standstill, so
Yeah.
if we have to, and then we'll start talking to them about rent and purchase and taking rent off as a purchase.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
yeah.
Okay, I went and looked at another one and it's just over 100.
And here's the thing that we need to understand when the mechanic says, hey, this, then we know it is, equipment is not worth repairing, then you have to look at replacing it, and that's all we can do, right?
Yeah. so
You've gotta replace it. So
There we
the one thing, I know that last week we had a little bit of, flack coming from the treasurer and coming from the clerk and recorder. But what we do know too is that we can do an interfund loan if we have to. And that's not going to upset the budget in any way. So just so that people understand that, if we need to get a piece of equipment, we'll do an interfund loan.
Yeah, and this is a mandatory thing. We have to
Yeah.
have some that
Yeah.
are compact
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's something, it's not like, and we did talk about hoping we get by and maybe when he gets this
Yeah.
tore down, maybe we can get by for a
Yeah.
year or
Till
till
spring.
next July. That's kind of our hope, but right now we are definitely renting one. We might have to rent it for another month and that's our,
Have to do it.
So would we, is it gonna take another month to say what's wrong with it?
no, hell no. We're gonna figure it out here and then this week.
Cause I think it's,
He's
he's,
just dragging now.
this has been almost a month that he's actually worked on it. If he can't fix it, we need to know.
And he's trying to get this, get schematics, how do you say that, schematics on the thing from Caterpillar and that, and it's not looking that good, so, no,
Okay,
this week we'll have some.
okay.
Trying to push a little harder too, cause,
I think so, because I can't see us waiting another month and renting another month.
no, if we're
Waiting
gonna
for an
do that,
answer.
but if we're gonna do that, I'll talk to the
Yeah.
cat and then put that to one.
If we can get it resolved this week,
I will,
okay,
I'll work on it more.
okay.
Alrighty, so that's the update on that. We have, is there comments on the update on the backhoe or solid waste? Is that what?
They've had, they've been raised for a while, so.
Oh,
Got it.
well, we're in it, yeah, it's just. So. It's 10, well, just a little after 10, dam tenders report, Georgetown Lake outflow.
Mm. Now she
Go,
re-raised her hand. It's Justine.
Justine, go ahead, we're moving ahead, we got a little behind because we did an interview. Question? Justine? No. Alright, we'll go ahead and move ahead, Miranda. It's at, back to the Georgetown, it's 6427.66, 22.08, so we're gaining, we're starting to gain.
How much did we gain?
It was 2254 or something.
So it's come up.
Yeah. 2256, and we're at 22.08, so we've got half an inch there.
Yeah.
Starting the game, so. And that's when we're sitting at 10.
Oh, we are?
6.
We're doing 6.
10.
We were at 6 last week.
Yeah,
Oh, why am I thinking 10? I told a couple
Is 10
people we were
coming
at 10. Well, it was
what's coming in? Do we know what's coming in?
clean. He was saying, you know, it was right around 10, maybe that's where I got mixed
Yeah.
up.
No,
So
we-
we're at 6.
Yeah, so we still had 6 last week.
Yeah, it's at
Okay.
6.
My bad, yeah. Anyway, we're gaining.
I think maybe
Can we do one more week, 6?
I don't see why not. I mean, that's what I was thinking. I mean, every little bit we can get now is
Yeah.
gonna help.
Just get it
That's
up.
fine, yeah, you guys make the motion, it was my bad on the,
I make a motion, we keep it at 6.
Second,
6.
6 CFS.
all in favor? Or public comment? Being none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion carried and passed, stay at 6, might as well start waiting.
I think Blaine has.
Blaine's.
Go ahead, Blaine.
I was just gonna say, 6 would then be a temporary modification, but the agencies have agreed to it, so I'll let them know as well.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good, we'll stay at 6 for another week and then we can talk about next week. Okay, we're catching up at, we'll move ahead to the review of letters of interest from prospective Granite County residents to be county's rep on Big Sky Passenger Rail Authority appointment, and we have, we have one from Charlene Buca. And then we have is this a one from Elena? You get, and she has from Dan Olson, is he the one proposing her or not proposing?
For Elena.
Yeah,
Yeah. Letter of support.
letter of support.
They both have, yeah, a letter of support and then their letters of interest.
John Durango.
What's that?
Oops, sorry.
So I guess on this is a discussion decision. Do you have any comments, Tom?
Other than we put someone forth as a Chamber of Commerce, we put someone forth, obviously, we've been with you guys, since the beginning, or talking about this, and we've got a person that we're supporting, for that position. And I would reiterate that I think you got a letter, she's been here, she introduced herself. She's not new to the politics or administrative boards, anything like that, but new to this program. I think she's also fresh. So I would reiterate our support for her. We've talked to her at length. We've obviously been in front of you guys a couple times. We're gracious. you know, we've shared the information that you guys are reengaging, and obviously it's got some press coverage, but, I'm happy for the county. I'm glad the county's doing this. So,
You want to do through the local.
Well, yeah, so I guess we can move ahead and make a motion to accept who we want to be on the representative for the board.
A motion to accept and put on the board Charlene Juka on the Big Sky Rail Authority board.
I'll second it.
Public comment? Public comment? Being none, all in favor?
There's one.
Whoop, I already,
It's Justine.
it's Justine. Go ahead, Justine.
Hi. Could you explain why you're putting Charlene Buca forth, what her qualifications are? Thank you.
Say that again slower, please.
She wants to know what her qualifications are, why you're choosing her.
Well, we're going under the recommendation of the people that are trying to get us back in it, and I don't know her qualifications, I don't know if I want that, we're going under your guys as the ones that are gonna take care of it.
well, you met the woman. She worked, she was the Forest Service head here for, I don't know, 12 to 15 years.
Yeah,
We all have some familiarity with her. We've known her to be fair, we've known her to be concise, and diligent. I mean, she took that role responsibly, a difficult role, I would say, between the government and the public. But that's your decision, you guys, but we feel strongly about her position. Excuse me, we feel strongly about her character, the way she's conducted herself before in that role.
and now it's Tom Rue answering your question.
Sorry.
Plus, I started. Anyway, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion to oh. See, I did this,
Yeah,
who's this now?
Elena.
Go ahead, Elena. Sorry, I missed it,
I wouldn't even call them by their name because they don't even, they have a phone number up there. They're not
I guess that's why I'm always asking who it is, so. Go ahead.
Thank you, Elena Gagliano, for the record. I don't know what to say. I'll just say thank you for considering it, but listening as an observer compared to the fact that I've been a director for Big Sky Passenger Authority, which is a government entity, and no problems ever with them. Again, I've constantly volunteered. I've also looked back, and this is just for the record, I've also looked back as far as qualifications. I went back to September of 2024 when you decided to withdraw. And according to the minutes, I was there. There was a information from Big Sky Passenger Rail Authority. I don't recall, and I don't see any names in the minutes of anybody from the Chamber of Commerce or anybody that attended and said, no, we would like to have it continue. I also did a quick petition and got 22 names of people who wanted the county to remain. And again, I don't remember any of the people discussed as to who you've chosen that were on that petition. So this is very interesting for the record, and I can see that, again, it goes back to personal reasons. And again, I was a volunteer. I continued to be a volunteer, and you even got a letter from one of the board members recommending that I be appointed again. But apparently you're just ignoring that for the record. But I
We
still
did-
will be a volunteer and, excuse me, I still will be a volunteer and continue to attend all their meetings. And thank you.
We
That's
did
it.
not ignore your letter. So we're moving ahead. All in favor? Aye. Motion been carried and passed.
Thank you for your consideration.
Thanks, Tom.
Thanks, Tom.
Thank you. Comment.
All righty, so we'll go ahead and move on to the part-time.
Thank you.
Move on to the part-time dispatcher with benefits. You know what this is?
So was this in the budget at all, or is he wanting to put it in the budget?
Well, I don't know, he was coming back here. He was just there.
Yeah, he'll-
Grab him. I
Well, this
did,
would be the same thing as us getting a new piece of equipment,
actually.
cash flow and all.
Yes, cracking it out, no, sorry. No worries. We broke.
Hello, how are you? Good.
Wow, don't make me get dirty. Okay, it's all cleaned up today.
I guess you wanna explain what this is about, the part-time dispatcher?
Oh, okay, I didn't remember which one was first.
I know, you're on a lot.
I got you. And this would be like next year, next fiscal year. But as you guys know, like, it's hard to hold on to dispatchers over there, especially the part-time ones. And we go through them quite a bit. So it's like get them all trained up, ready to go, and then they leave. I'm trying to get some kind of incentive for them maybe to stay a little bit, maybe some benefits or something. Understanding that they have to, meet certain criteria, obviously for schedule and hours and all that stuff. Which some do right now, and then some teeter the line, but it'd be more of a set schedule if do, more concrete.
So this would be like for the next physical year, you're saying, so that.
Yeah, cause it's budget set and all that stuff, and it's this something, we just had one that was working out really well, and she moved on to that different job here, which is great, it's good, she's stayed in that.
That's been the dawn of creation that has happened with the sheriff's office, unfortunately.
And I understand Scott did do it once and it didn't work out with somebody and then he. So, but I like to put it back on the table for next year, maybe look at it, see if it's doable. It would be 2 part-time positions more likely. But if I could figure something out to make another full-time, that's fine me too, but for right now, just 2 part-time.
It'd be something to look into if there's some way a guy could do something, Blanche, but I'm not.
Okay, so you have 2 part-time positions right now,
Yes.
and what's their average monthly?
It depends, like Layla was kind of like a fill-in person, the one we just lost. She could work anywhere from like, it'd be 20 hours a week to, if somebody was gone on vacation, it could be like almost full-time, 40 hours a week. Depends. That being said, if we did, do benefits and stuff, it'd be more of a set schedule. So then make sure that we meet criteria and have a little more set schedule over there, a little more constant.
So what's your part-time schedule now in your budget? How many hours, do you know?
Now, top of my head.
Why not?
Good. I just said,
Why not? Too fair.
I know, yeah, so, but no, I could figure that out for you.
Well, no, this, I'm just checking you out, see if you're prepared to tell me
Well,
how
you
many
got me.
hours.
You got
me.
It's in the
Oh,
budget.
yeah, she's been like this since 9 o'clock.
Be math on that stuff, come on now. No, I'll average it all out, cause like I said, it's kinda, that's what I'm trying to get away from, it's just kinda like. It's different, I want some more set, so we can advertise it, this is how many hours you're gonna get, and this is what you're gonna
So like
have.
if you were to do like benefits, could you do like 30 hours? For part-time and then benefits, Blanche, or?
Say that again.
She's waiting for me, cause
I know.
I'm like this, she's already.
So like, for like, saying, like Rico was saying about like maybe adding some benefits or something like that, so that can you do like would 30 hours still be considered part-time?
You
but
have to
could
work at
do
least 20
benefits?
hours a week, or it's 86 hours, 0.67 for the 3 months.
Right,
So you have to average out 3 months, and have at least 86 hours a month for benefits.
Okay.
So he'd have to figure out his schedule that person actually worked 86 hours, 0.67 hours for 3 months.
Yeah, I remember doing that with Deputy Lucero when you.
Yeah, where you set up a schedule.
But right now, it's kind of like, they might work 40 hours, they might work 10 hours. So I'm trying to get something a little more steady. Fully understanding that the dispatch was there, some people might have to give up some hours, or some people want to have more hours, some people want less, so. So just something I'm trying to get a little more,
So the person start looking into it now, and it could make something work, so we don't have to wait a year to do the physical. I mean, that should have
For
been brought,
benefits.
should have
the
kind of been
benefits.
brought up during the budget, but I mean, I'm just saying, could a guy work something that if he did find somebody, so he don't have to wait so long to make
The
it
only
work?
thing is the benefits have not been put in the budget, where maybe the part-time hours are there, but the benefits aren't there.
Yeah.
So that would be the only problem.
and that's why I'm
Yeah,
kicking it around.
yeah,
Well, and of course, I'm not making any promises to
Yeah.
anybody, I'd never do that.
Yeah.
Over there, it's just like I said, I might be a little premature on this, and I appreciate you trying to get it done
Yeah.
now, but, if it's like something you can't consider at all, it's like, okay, and we'll just figure something else
I
out.
think it's something to look in, because we talked about between the ambulances and stuff like that, we're trying to make it, I know it's hard to keep people, and if we
Yeah.
could give something a little extra to keep them there. And that's a pretty big position that.
It is.
To have some.
And then maybe not, I mean, it's not just that, nobody's really complaining about not having benefits over there, but maybe it's an incentive, a lot of times it's the hours and, whoever wants to work.
so looking at the scheduling, if there's a way that you can look at the scheduling where you would still need at least one part-time person and then one half-time with benefits person, maybe, is that what you're saying?
No, I'd like to part-time, both to have.
Or you want two,
Yes.
where two people would have full benefits?
How's
So
that?
that,
Maybe part.
well.
Like, if I can get one, that's,
Would we be better off to go with, well, what would be the difference if you go with one with all the benefits, or if you go with two? You're still.
Well, neither one of them have benefits, so you're
If
looking,
we did, I'm saying that.
well, you're looking at pretty big increase in the
But
budget.
even if you did one, just say you still have one full. pretty
If
much
one would-
Full time.
Where you could hold on to one, you just have to, that, because they have the benefits.
right.
And if they'd be willing to work more than the half-time,
And
to
that,
cover the,
That's what I'm trying.
yeah, I know what you're saying, and that's what I'm kind of bringing up nowadays, a road, So it's a yay or a nay, one or two or none or whatever.
Well, I don't think it should be pressed throughout. I think it's something we're gonna have to look at.
you're looking just right off just the little top thing, an extra 50,000 thrown into that budget. For
Yeah.
one,
Mhm.
so you're looking at, if you want two people with the benefits, you're looking at 100,000
Yeah.
in that budget. And he's in the general fund, and his budget right now is probably the highest budget in the whole general fund. Yeah. I'm just saying.
I think it's something to look into though.
Yeah, no,
It might
seriously,
be
yeah,
Stuff that you can look into that brings some money in for that stuff that could help too. There's some grants or something. With
Yeah.
911 and that, they always have stuff going on.
Sure.
It might be something to start looking into, so we.
well, probably look at your schedule and see how you could schedule it. And then look at if one person is willing to work more than just half-time. Maybe three-quarter time, and they still get the benefits, and then you're covering those hours that you need a person.
Okay. When you say half, that's still as part-time, right? Okay, gotcha. Just make,
Yeah,
but we're not,
Yeah, well,
an
see-
85 hour or an 87 hour,
yeah, 87 hours a month
Gotcha.
is half-time.
Yeah. Got it, okay.
And they have to be half-time to be, for benefits.
Gotcha, yes. Okay. Cause like I said, I know Sky had a one time on it.
So like they'd have to average, how many of her hours, 86, 86, 86, would be in 3 months. It has to have that many hours to be able to have the benefits, and they have to keep that low. They would have to pay for their own benefits.
I got you, and it's the same thing
Yeah.
I do with deputies too, they gotta meet a certain criteria for.
Yeah, and if the scheduling might be the whole thing where it might work for you, and yeah, we could put one person with
Sure.
benefits.
Sure. Gotcha. That'd be a reason to stick around, you know, like, well, maybe something.
That's this, you never know, a little
Never know.
bit sometimes will help.
Right,
Well, it's just trying to sheep beach for it.
yeah, this actually coming up. So I know we give a little boost today, which is nice. But, yeah, I know it's down the road maybe a little bit, but like I said, if it was a definite no, and then we just work something else.
Oh, you're almost looking at, we've got half a year in already, so.
Yeah, no, that's what I was,
Yeah.
time flies.
We're having fun.
Yeah.
All righty, on that note, we'll go ahead and move on to this, Tyler Technologies for burn permits.
So, and I know about as much as you guys just read, you know, and talk to the lady, but. So, and it's one of those double-edged swords, I guess, so. As you know, like this time of year and in the springtime, we do burn permits, and it's as easy as making a phone call and. We mark it on a map and then you put your name in there, and then we move on from there. But, there has been other people, when it was closed, like. Say burn season can still be closed right now, it could be. Just saying if we didn't get any snow and it's still dry out and it's hot out and stuff like that. How many calls are people wanting to know when burning season's gonna open? This is how this all came about. And I'm talking. Probably, I don't know, 10 to 20 calls a day, like when, I don't know, people, like, I don't know. We don't set the burn season, it's set by commissioners or the DNRC or the state.
Yeah.
So this came about is a website, being able to register with a website that kind of controls all the burn permits. The, you know, posting that's open, posting that's closed, then somebody going online and applying for a burn permit, that's what it is. It'll be it's part of the DEQ, I think, to the state. So, that being said, I know people that burn around here a long time are they're ranchers, like full-time ranchers, so I can just see them like, yeah, you gotta go on a website and they'd be like, what? I'm just gonna burn it.
I'm just gonna burn it. Yeah.
You know, and we put it on the website too. I know Jackie was calling me every Tuesday and we already have kind of discussion on whether we've 1, 2, 3, whatever, and she always put it out to the DNRC too, so. I
don't know where the disconnect is, like, I don't know if we need to have our finger more on, you know, DNRC, but I mean, it changes, it can change from week to week, I can understand. With this though, just running the numbers, and these are just estimates too, again, this money costs money. So, reading what their website would cost, so they charge like a fee, right? So it's a $50 a year fee for the maintenance for the website, $50 a year, which isn't that much, obviously. But, depending on usage, they charge, what is it? Like, so much per burn permit. For us, it would be, in peak season, around $200 a month. Per permit, unless we charge people to burn, which I don't think that would go down too low.
No.
So a lot of counties, what they do to offset the cost, like, okay, it's $8 per permit, you know, so it offsets their maintenance costs and their permit fee. That's $3. That's it. It's $3 per permit.
I think that's one of the reasons why we never, there was another company that come to us once.
Right.
And we did, because otherwise it had to turn around and go back at the public and start charging them. I'll tell you, that's, oh, wow.
And I'm all for it, actually, I'm for, you know, us controlling a little bit. I just need to figure out how to get more.
So what do we charge per permit now?
Oh, you can charge whatever you want per.
What do you
But
charge now?
$3, the company charges $3 per permit.
The company does.
Yes,
Yeah, us, we don't do, we just say, go ahead.
right now it's
Okay.
not, we don't charge anything, it's a phone.
The only way you start charging, have to charge is to cover this.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Right here, it says, it's an example where the county would charge 8, they'd keep 5, and 3 would go
Right,
to the Tyler Technologies.
And you figure you start trying to get a home and get paid, filling out all that, and making more work, well, I don't like it.
well, and that's the thing, when I say, yeah, some counties charge, they make a little money on top and then they cover the cost. But they do like Yellowstone County. That's, I think that's what they use for an example, which would be a lot of people, I'm guessing, but
The thing is, if you're gonna do this, you would have to charge something
To cover
to
this.
cover it.
or else you be paying them.
I assume.
So that it covers it, it's a benefit for the public, but it's also not gonna cost taxpayers because it's paying for itself.
Well, I think that person could go back and push a little bit different on, not push, but like with the DNRC and that, 'cause, you know, that's where you used to have to call and get the stuff, so, you know, they call here and just ask, is it open, and they're yes, but if we start, maybe we need to put it out different, but it was on, Jackie had it on the websites and, you know, and I don't know where to mix
I
up.
don't know, when we were slow to get on the burn stuff, it was snowing and we still didn't get a word out yet. Kind of burn, like, no, I can't burn yet, I haven't heard from her. But then it gets snowing, I'm like, I know that, I get that, but I don't want to stop my call, you know what I mean, it's gotta come from you guys, but I mean, that was just this year though. I mean, I guess the bottom line for this stuff is a lot of counties probably use this, they use the burden of calls probably to a dispatch center is what it is.
Right.
And mapping, you know, because we gotta map everything, but if there's, somebody's burning a big pile, so they call it a fire, that's what we check it, see if there's burn from it there, if there's not, and they are burning, then it's fine, obviously, but.
Well, like I said, there'd have to be charged for the permit.
Yeah, to off
Do
their
this,
cost,
yeah.
or else you eat $300 a month, or
Yeah.
between $200 and $300 a month. You'd be
The
paying.
worst thing, a lot of these people are just burning little stuff in their yards, they've done it for 100 years, and they're not gonna pay a permit to, when you look at me, Rob.
So, no, like I said, I'm all keeping it the way it is, just maybe.
And you-
Find a better clear line of.
You
when it
probably
goes
still
up
get
and
the
up.
20 phone calls
It's,
saying, well, you have to call this to get the permit. So then
Oh.
they're gonna.
that's nothing about it, I've been growing pains for years probably, no, you're gonna have to go to this.
How many
place.
times do I have to tell you every year?
Or, you know, oh
Maybe
man,
we
whatever, just hang up on us.
Maybe we can work a little better on getting it out a little different or something, even if they. Maybe once in a while, just throw it at the DNRC where they could put it on TV even, cause I know some of the Missoula County stuff's on that fire watch stuff that they say, well, the weather says you can't do that. I mean, just something like that, kind of push back on them a little bit and have them get it out a little better too.
Okay, no, like I said, I'm all for keeping it the way it is, just maybe like.
'Cause I'm afraid this can end up in a big old headache and a lot more work for.
If the county gets like double in size, maybe this might be a good idea.
So,
Something too that maybe we just throw a notice in the Seabird Mail, so when it opens up.
I thought it was published though, maybe not. Kind of getting
Because I
there.
put it on Facebook, that's a big thing, man.
Put on Facebook, yeah, there,
It's-
get everyone there, right?
okay, question.
Yes,
Could we put this permit on our website? They could print it out from our website and turn it into sheriff's office?
I don't know, I'd have to ask Tyler or whatever.
Well, it wouldn't be Tyler, you wouldn't have.
Oh,
to
you
do
mean
with
talk
Tyler.
about do something,
Just
oh,
do
I
it.
see what you mean. That'd be something we can do with the IRS,
Where
I guess you have to.
You've got the permit on our website, and if they called, you'd say, you have to go on the website, get it printed out and then bring it in.
Oh, I see what you mean, something like that.
Something like that,
Yeah.
where it wouldn't be charged, you wouldn't charge.
They
for
even have it
that.
posted on there when, like, open burning, or
It's like, so they can go online and apply for a burn
on the
permit.
county website.
Ah, I see, yeah, go apply just online and then it goes to us.
So you'd have the form, you could go ahead and just print out the form and take it in.
Drop it off to you guys.
Yeah.
Would that be handy?
That would be something.
Where you don't pay anything for it still?
Yeah, no, I'm like I
I
said,
just don't wanna charge nobody.
I don't either. I know how this is gonna go, and I know if I was calling it a burn permit, like, hey, that's $8. You serious?
Yeah,
Mm,
I probably would, like, okay, I'm not burning and burn. Just kidding. But no, I mean, that's what would happen. That's what would happen, is people would just burn anyway, so.
That'd be something to look into, that's a good idea. And then they could maybe even, email it back in or something.
Mhm.
Just don't make it easier, just gotta make it easier on them.
Yeah, just
so they're not tying
keep
in.
the phone line open.
Well, you just gotta remember, this is only a couple times a year too. So you got this time of year and spring, and after that, it's, And in winter time, they close it down too, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know they do, I'm just not agreeing that they do.
Yeah, I don't need it.
We're not Missoula, we're not.
That's, I don't wanna get into that, we're at.
I got you. And you know, this is just an idea with that, but I don't think a lot of the small counties do it.
Well, you're 0 for 2, you wanna go to the next one?
I own it 3 times.
So when does it close?
Yeah,
December 1st?
something like that, yeah. Yep, December 1st.
December 1st.
Yeah.
You better get your burning done, don't wait till the last minute.
It's for air quality.
One in the morning works pretty good.
Okay.
No.
Any comments on that? Justine,
Richmond, I agree with Blanche to add it to their website. There's currently nothing on there except for, to call you guys. So that's why they're calling,
But,
because there's nothing else
I know,
on
that's what
your
I'm trying to
website.
figure out.
So,
yeah, and that's fine. I really don't mind that. It's just, I'd just rather, you know, like streamline it a little bit. People who don't want to call in and just go online and get it done. Even electronic one would work too, you know, they don't have to physically bring it in electronic.
Yeah. Yeah, I can look into that. We can get
And then it just pops up on an email or something for us, like, good to go.
So they'll order with the new website.
We can do it.
And my GIS might charge you some money for it, I don't know.
I don't know. We can just do like a PDF form linked on one of the pages.
Yeah.
I'll play with that.
Okay.
I'll let you know.
Okay, well, we'll go ahead and look into this stuff and keep talking about it, see what we can do.
Well, I'm not over for you, I wasn't bringing this up, man, this is somebody else.
Alright, the next one will be the jail inmate excess medical insurance premium and renewal agreement. Are we good with this? Is this changing any, or is this the same one we've always done? Cause at one time we upped it a little bit just to cover after we had something, then we moved it, we upped the coverage on it. That was quite a years ago.
How many years ago was that?
It was like 6. Yeah. But I know we didn't have enough and they Mako come at us and said, or they said they might want.
We do this every year, so it's not like a 5-year process.
No, it's yearly.
Yearly.
That it looks like it's the same, looking at, I did glance at it when Scott was turned over with me, it looks like it's the same as last year. For the most part.
Yeah, it's a yearly thing. It's just,
I'm with it.
I think it stayed the same way I looked at it. It's just, I know we upped it just for the coverage on something happens or whatever.
It went up 5 cents. You'll be okay with that?
Five cents.
Well, it depends on how many inmates you.
Put a new name on the back.
I just entertain a motion.
Fuck it.
No, I think you entertain the motion to accept this inmate access medical insurance and or claim.
We'll make a motion that we accept the jail inmate access medical insurance premium and renewal agreement.
I second it.
On the
Public comment.
on the comment, on the thing on this, you wanna have Rico then go through and look which ones or which boxes next to broken offer designate which program you're joining. Trying to think who we talked to. Before we sign it, Matt, I think we need to talk to, Mako on it, cause there's certain ones in Mako that they have here. I wanna make sure that we get the right coverage on what's or do we mark them all? Blaine, go ahead, I thought you had waited.
Let's see, can you hear me?
Yep.
So I think most of those subjects are needed, but including the mental health and the HIV coverage. I don't know that the substance abuse part of it's needed. We're not sending people to substance abuse treatment. So most of those apply, but not all of them.
So which ones you thinking of Mark then, Blaine? Should we table this for next week? When we can look them over and know for sure which ones you want to mark, then sign it today and not sure?
Where's last year's agreement? We have last year's?
No.
Well, it says on the back, they're saying that it just, coverage options, all rate is $1.16, new rates telling us that they're going up, so. It's kind of pretty much it.
So it's costing us a nickel more for all coverages, so
Just accept it.
let's pay the nickel and not worry about
I
it,
guess that's
right?
more the way they were talking, if we,
So it covers all options, right?
it's saying on the back page.
Okay,
Comment?
Could someone explain what it is? I don't know based on the title. I don't understand what this is covering, and then what is the cost?
It's covering basically health insurance for inmates who end up with health issues in the jail, and so it's a large deductible, 10,000, but it's still needed to get someone in the jail that has a significant illness. It's going to pay for itself. I just don't see where this. I see all the subjects being needed except for the substance abuse treatment, but that's my opinion.
What does that excess mean?
What's that?
What does excess mean?
And
Is
what,
this an additional coverage? Is that why it's excess?
It's something we do every year. It's an inmate excess medical insurance and our claims administration management.
Well, it's called excess, but it would be the county's only insurance on the inmates.
Okay. Thank you, Blaine. And what is the actual cost for the county?
Well, what is
It's a
it?
per inmate's cost. Go ahead, Rico.
Oh, I was just reading right in front of me, so it's $1.04 per inmate for medical insurance a day. And then 3 cents per day for other, like, entities like mental health and substance abuse, pregnancy, or AIDS or HIV. Each of them being a separate entity coverage. So, but like you said, Blaine, I agree, I mean,
So
I know it's, go ahead, Blaine, I'm sorry.
this has to be. in my-
it's needed. We've had cases with that we've needed it, and it's you don't pay for if there's no inmates, you don't pay for it, so it's only a per inmate cost.
And it has to be in here in November, so, any other comments? Let's do, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried and passed.
So did you sign it?
Thanks.
Thanks, Blaine, appreciate that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yes, I'm looking up the movie.
That's it. Yeah.
Thank you. For the phone.
Good. So flow, yeah, there's a few people over there.
Righty, is there any other questions for the sheriff? I guess we're done with you today.
All right, I'll bring you guys a schedule for them some other time.
Yeah, just so keep up on it. and see
Oh.
what we can do.
So I'll crunch the numbers.
Okay.
All right, hey, thanks, guys, thank
See you,
you.
Rico.
We'll make it work.
have a good one.
I appreciate that, thanks, guys.
Alrighty.
So I'm assuming that this is $1.21 a month for,
I remember they came back at us and we didn't have enough and that something that we really need, and it's like everything else, it's gonna keep going up, just because of medical stuff, so.
So Blanche, it'd be per inmate. It'd be per inmate. So if there's 0 inmates in the jail for the month, there'd be no premium.
okay.
but they do have a few in there, so yeah, it would, there's expense, but I think it is needed.
Yes.
All right, so we'll go ahead and move ahead. We're on to the Riddick Field Airport Beacon. Miranda and I, she put it on, but it was my thought that they were coming back or something, and they didn't, because we gave them a while. I just thought maybe they found something else, and that was, I should have,
Yeah,
no, that's just me there.
it'll be on the 18th,
Sounds good.
Yeah. so.
So now we're caught back up. Yeah, I thought maybe there was something that they're bringing in to show us or something, but when it's on the 18th, I was just.
They're gonna get signatures or
Yeah, I'll give them some time to.
have a public meeting over it.
So at night, the beacon only comes on when someone's landing, right? Or do they have it on all night?
It's gotta be on all the time.
It has to be on all the time.
FFA rules.
Yeah, they can't just turn it on the land, 'cause
So when the gentleman's complaint from last week has gone to the airport board, correct?
correct, and they're looking into the laws and everything else, and then they're coming back the 18th with something like. It's like when they wanted it just open during the day, it's tough to do that. Justine?
You answered my question, thank you.
Hi, Linda.
Are any of these guys getting on for the next agenda item?
I don't know, Don might come up, but I don't know about.
We have a letter from one guy.
So the
Stuff-
email,
We got stuff from both of them.
yeah, the email is from JCI. And then Comfort Systems put in a whole new proposal. So two separate deals, yeah.
It's a proposal, so.
I guess my comment on that is, they're saying that, why didn't we ever? We're talking about the heaters and stuff. When you read this, they're saying that we could have trained somebody. Why didn't we do this a few years ago and save all that money? So all of a sudden now we know that we could have trained somebody to calibrate this stuff. I guess if it was something that should have been brought to our attention, that instead of hiring somebody to come in, well, we could have done it ourselves. And
I think that our custodian is more experienced and his boiler's license is completely
so yeah,
different than,
I'm just going
Prior
on
to
what these guys said, that, you
Yeah.
know, maybe when Don comes up, we can ask him if he could look into getting us trained on it or whatever to take care of it. I don't know if Johnson has to train them or the other people do, Comfort.
It would be Johnson if that's the route you guys take. They would come and do like a 2-day training with him.
But the other company could train him too.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
It's not that, it's just set and goal that
yeah,
they have to train them for this system.
right. Yeah, and I didn't read through and through on Comfort Systems, but
I guess that's something we can ask them when they get on there. Cause we kind of asked them what the rates were per hour and what they shot, you know.
so how many,
TCI for,
need fixed?
Like
How
that.
many need fixed?
Well, I've heard 5, and then I heard more, and then I heard the main one was upstairs, so really, we're kind of wondering.
I think this needs to be discussed with Don, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
To see if he's willing to take the training.
yeah, that's. what
I
I'm
would
saying.
think it'd be a good idea. It would save a lot of money for the county.
So then we don't have to wait on him to come do it where he can go in, cause they used to work, so we figured out how to make them work, and then now. Broke it. Hey, hey. Don's here today, isn't he?
he should be.
And this Comfort system, like they're actually doing for a whole year proposal instead of just by the hour. So we're already in the contract.
Yeah, we can't do nothing with
Can't do
it,
that.
but we can hire them to do other stuff that,
Yeah, we hire for, yeah. For the maintenance part of Millie, not so much the boiler part.
yeah, just fix some other stuff like the jailhouse and stuff.
Yeah.
Linda, so
I'm just here for 11 o'clock. For the personnel stuff.
Oh, that's 11:30, Linda.
Oh.
Sorry, did I tell you 11?
I probably.
I'm sorry if I did.
I'm way early, you're like.
Well, that's what I thought you were.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Well, I'll be back in a half hour. That's not your fault.
It probably is.
Blame Scott.
I'm gonna double check.
He always gets the blame.
that'd be kinda nice just have a breakdown what really needs fixed and so we can move ahead, cause right now we're just kinda struggling over proposals where we need to fix the shit before it freezes and.
Well, and Johnson's, the last one they gave us was for 20, all the heaters, and I was like,
Yeah.
we're not, and it was like, what, $5,000 or something? It's like, no, we're not.
And then that was just a clean and that should have, you know,
Yeah.
if he can just,
In Johnson here, they don't have by hours, it's their one. Or, comfort systems.
he was gonna give us by hour though, we asked him to give hours, so.
Yeah, or did he in the last, do I still have the last one?
So the current rates are 178.
With
Now.
Johnson,
Yeah. And so we're waiting to hear from
there's Johnson.
Comfort Systems.
Oh, I think he might have had it. One that gave us last week, or just saving.
That, no, you had last week sitting over there
Yeah, this is it.
and then the one in your packets.
No, I don't.
I thought it's per hour. Through comfort.
Yeah, I think they were doing per hour.
Yeah. I know was it last week?
Yes.
But they're. Oh, they're.
Second,
Yeah.
The applicant brought back in the paperwork bunch and Paul. The applicant brought back in, so now we'll go ahead and send that and do the background check and employment, and then we'll make a decision next
Okay.
week. If we get back everything from everybody.
Right.
I agree. Okay. But he did take it, read it, and signed everything, so.
Get that in now. How are you?
Dawn, are you here for JCI Comfort Systems, new proposals for heating system repairs?
Yes, ma'am.
That unrequired?
Hmm?
Would you rather me not?
No.
Okay. I was like, I don't want to overstep.
Did we already discuss them?
Discuss what?
Discuss the proposal, comfort systems proposal for heating.
No, it's at 11.
What were we discussing?
Oh, well, we were talking about it, we haven't
Okay.
got into it, yeah.
Okay.
Not old. I'll just run that by and let them know on the back road, we're just close to them. Oh, why don't you, when you get done there, I'll just stop by your shop and talk to you, cause we're on another agenda item and you're cutting in.
Cutting in, cutting out.
Yeah, you probably, if you got it going, take it to the shop and then you can kind of have an estimate on how much it's gonna cost and it's better that way. Okay, and I'll stop by after the commissioners. Not by. That was Rick, the guy who's looking at it. He got in there and pried and wiggled and got it running. So it's gotta be in a wiring harness. He's gonna check on, just the labor alone will be 2,500, maybe more, maybe less. But he's gonna take it to the shop where he can actually start digging.
Okay.
So, and then he'll figure out how much a wiring harness, how hard, whatever. And he said they're looking at, there's a big crack in the boom. I'll go look and then I'll call
Okay.
both of you today and we'll put it back on the agenda for next week and we'll make a decision one way or another.
So if there's a big crack in the boom, what's that?
It's like, it's gonna have to be welded.
Put a plate on there, diamond plate.
What expense is that?
I just depends on the labor, how much per hour or whatever. Got to find somebody that can weld it or whatever. It's been welded before and I'll just look at it and then I'll call you guys and so next week I'll have a better proposal on what we should do. Is that all right?
Well, and then we want some kind of guarantee on how long this is gonna last, or if we're gonna keep nickel and diming.
Well, yeah, stress on the boom, nobody will ever tell you. Oh, yeah, they're gonna say, I'll fix it for now, and then it just depends on what they do with it up there. It's all in the hands of them, who's running it and that, and if they put it at an angle they shouldn't, it's good snap off. Yeah, but I'll go look, see how bad everything is, and take some pictures and go from there.
Okay.
Alrighty, we'll go ahead and into the JCI and comfort systems, new proposals for heating systems. Come on up, Don. We got the letter from Johnson Controls and that, and he was mentioning that they could, or you could take a training and save the county a bunch of money that you could do most of this.
Okay.
The way I understand it, that's why I asked, well, why did we wait so long which is another question, but yeah. How many are bad and what do you think what do we need to fix to keep?
How many are bad? I would say 5, 10. Without having ripped them apart.
The heaters themselves.
Yeah. The whole system, I think, is inadequate because it doesn't have enough pressure to get up to that third floor that we're gonna be opening and operating in. And it needs a research pump put in, installed in on that. There's a couple other things that the whole system needs that. I'm working from previous experience on more advanced systems, so it's hard to put that onto this system, because those systems are far advanced, and this building doesn't need those systems. So I'm just trying to get it up to what this building would need. Third floor is in jeopardy. Tutor, it needs attention.
So I guess that. You could actually take them and clean them yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Hire.
No,
So we got that covered. On the thermostats, they gotta be upgraded, you're saying? Or I'm not saying you're saying, but.
no, I've already cleaned most of them, so they're up to par in that aspect, but I'd say it's an old system, but it's not one that's installed anymore. You can't retrofit it into the newer system because of the valve. You have to replace other parts valve to get it to go up to the newer system. So I can myself keep it going, keep it humming along, but to a certain degree, I can keep it at 80%. I can't get it to 100, I can't keep it at 100.
Or not putting words, are you kind of thinking maybe the guy should upgrade the whole thing sometime? Like in the next year or something?
I would never suggest against that.
Cause I mean, we've never had really nothing ever said, and you know, what's the. I just don't know nothing
So
about
what
it.
is that system, like 30 years old? About 30.
Probably, yeah, about that.
The system before was 90 years old.
Yeah.
Well, I guess something like that.
So show
We-
them fold.
You could get by through this winter and the next year, the budget, now we look into the general, you know, the county building thing. And maybe start looking for proposals to upgrade to a system that'll last for another 30 years or something.
So we have a roof to fix, so if we can keep it running at 80% for a few years, that's what we're gonna really.
I can keep it running at 8%, but
To the
Right.
point where,
I'm at a point where I'm still like gonna lose sleep over the third floor. One thing goes wrong, that whole third floor is gonna freeze.
That's what I'm worried about.
So you said this is kind of obsolete, parts probably obsolete. Bringing these guys in, is this gonna fix the deal for the third floor, or do we just have to? look
Say
at it?
again?
So, you're saying that everything's obsolete, you know, the system's obsolete, but like if we bring. Johnson or this Comfort in, are they gonna be able to fix it where we're up to 100% or no?
Yes,
Especially on the third floor where you're really concerned.
yes.
Okay, so we're, alright,
They would be able to get it to 100 and keep it there.
There.
I wouldn't be able to, I don't have the channels or
Okay.
have anything like they have. They can get parts that I can't get.
right, okay,
And it's not that it's obsolete. It's not being installed anywhere, but there's still parts out there for it. So it's not to say that they can get parts I can't.
okay,
Yeah, think a person should try to figure out how each one of them give us a quote on what they could charge us to fix the third floor so we can get this done before this gets 20 below and.
Well, I talked to whoever's on the new project for the third floor. There's some guy, I can't remember his name. But he was walking around talking about where the new thermostat, where the thermostat should go in. I was telling him thermostat here, thermostat that, and I was talking to him about this. And I'm thinking maybe I could him. I still have yet to be able to get a hold of anybody at Johnson Control to even turn on our boilers for this year. I've turned boilers on, the system's up and running, everybody's hopefully happy right now, but Johnson is a ghost right now, I can't get a hold of anybody.
Well,
So,
on your recommendation, being you pretty much know what's going on, that time to change and go with somebody else they can get a hold of and move ahead before this damn thing freezes.
That's what I'm worried about. I've loved Johnson Control in my last place. They were great, but here, they're, and what I've been told about the past, they're just not doing what we need them to do.
That's simple.
To
I just
have
get a
a,
hold of Comfort System and have them come and look at it, no matter what, we have to fix it.
to have a local company here that we're not gonna lose thousands if something freezes
Yeah,
would be great.
that's my recommendation is, yeah, get all the comfort systems, have them come in and look at it and give us an estimate.
And then for the future, to upgrade it to the newer system, it's not a complete revamp, and they won't be ripping the heaters off the wall kind of thing. It's just changing the delivery system of it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so it's not a
Are
huge,
you good with that plan? Go ahead and get Comfort, especially where you've tried and you can't get nothing back. We talked to them about this, get back because haven't been to it.
yeah,
We told them that last week.
So I can go ahead and get a hold of the grants and have them come and just gonna have to fix it.
right. And when we did the tour, I even told them that when we call, I don't need you to show up 10 minutes later. I just need you to say, hey, turn this valve, shut this valve, and oversee and call the date, just so everything's protected, so nothing does happen.
Right.
That's what I had with my last one.
I guess we'll put this back on there again for next week and give us an update on, but I go ahead and get a hold of them here as soon as we can.
Okay.
You guys good with that?
We're all over comfort. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, thanks. Good
Thank you.
job. Good job. And maybe ask them about that class or whatever it is. Maybe they got some. Like, you know,
I don't know if it's class, it's not a real complex system, it's just.
it would be on job training.
maybe that Ramsden training and do it.
Yeah.
So what I got out of this is that they'd come and help you fix one and show you how to do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So,
it's not
yeah,
super
if these
complex system.
kids know how to do it, he's after one,
Yeah,
basically. Yeah.
no, it's just circulates hot water.
Right. Sounds good. Thanks.
Thanks.
Did you have a comment?
So you have a current contract with Johnson Controls?
Yeah.
Is that right? When does that end?
27.
But it isn't a contract for maintenance, it's just they come and check the boilers, any kind of repairs, we can call someone else. And that was discussed last week.
And then do you have to do an RFP for this project for the third floor?
Do what?
An RFP, would you have to do an RFP?
What's an
published?
RFP?
Where we put it out
Put out for bid.
for bid.
No.
I mean, if it comes
It's
in
not
at
gonna be
100,
over
if
80,000.
it comes in at 100,000, we do.
At
But if it's
80,000.
under 80,
It's our, we can pick the people come work on it. No, different with
Yeah, we
that.
don't have to put a bid out if it's less than 80,000 getting anything fixed. Is that your question?
You can if you want to, right? But you don't have to.
Well, are you telling us that we should? These
That'd be
people, we've had them both in last week. And he's been trying to get a hold of them and they won't be, if you hear him say that.
I'm asking questions, I'm not
I know, and I'm
saying you should
answering
or
your,
shouldn't. but-
I'm answering your question is they would not reply back to him, so we went ahead and have him come and fix it.
I'm not trying to argue with you, Scott, I'm trying to understand. Wow.
public health coming in for this next one.
They have a,
See that,
Deb's on,
Deb's gone,
on.
all she's on, so there she is.
So does this contract become more work for the public health nurse? Or is this the same one, just updated?
I think this is the same one, just updated, it's the $10,000.
Yeah, he's gonna,
She's on.
he's on.
Yeah.
I guess we can go ahead, we'll go ahead and jump into this contract amendment one, contract for sexual risk and adverse education expansion. Could you explain this a little bit, Deb?
She needs to be on
She's not on
her face.
this issue last time when she was doing this.
Oh my gosh, she said she was on.
Oh,
Well, she is.
She is.
She's not.
Not-
Her camera's not on.
Maybe she walked away.
So the contract, they will pay us $20,000 for doing this stuff?
I think it's is it a $10,000 one? That's what her email said to me.
It was 10,000 and went to 20,000 for services rendered.
Yeah, the department will pay the contractor a total of 20,000 for
Okay.
services.
Let me find her email here. She said, this is our yearly task order. It was delayed because of some verbiage in the older grade curriculum needed to be changed. As far as my sixth grade program, no changes were required and it remains the same. The same funding of 10,000 per year is what we have been offered with completion of all deliverables. And that's about it. She
So
doesn't,
it's
she
the
read,
same thing, it's just a change of different, and a couple different.
yeah, she said she read through this task order and did not see any changes as far as our deliverables that need to be completed. That's
So
what I-
she's pretty much agreeing with it.
Yeah. Yep.
When you're done, just entertain a motion when you get done then.
I can see past them and unmute. That'd be good on computer.
This is just an amendment to the contract that we,
Yeah, that we've already,
it's
No, we're gonna
amending it,
get-
putting the sexual risk avoidance education expansion into the contract.
Correct.
Okay. So was she gonna say anything or?
I asked her to unmute. I don't, she must not be sitting at her computer.
Okay,
I made her co-host. I don't know.
so the proposed contract amendment number one with the Public Health Department. So I make a motion that we accept the amended amendment number one to the contract with the DPHHS department. The Montana Department of Public Health and Human Services.
I'll second.
Public comment?
Oh, Deb on?
No, she's on.
Yep, I'm here, sorry.
Can you turn your video on?
There you
There
are.
you
Hi
are.
dear.
Now we got ya. So is this, Deb, is this just an update with the different couple of changes and we get more money?
Right, it's just, some wording had to be changed in the high school curriculums. So this task order was a little late. I don't teach the high school curriculum, I just teach a middle school curriculum. So it's the same task order that we did last year. It was
Correct.
just a little late coming.
Okay. Are you all good with it?
Yeah,
Any other
I
public
should
comment?
receive, I
Sorry,
should
Deb.
receive my teaching training in January so that I can start teaching in the schools.
All in favor?
Aye.
Hi.
Aye, motion been carried and passed. We'll get it signed and sent over.
Thank you.
Thanks, Deb.
Thanks, Deb.
Okay.
Okay, the next one's gonna be a personal matter and it's a closed session. She's not here yet, so you can wait till she gets here if you want, Justine.
Well, that's the last item, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
Was it in week?
So did you put score marks?
Oh.
Did you put score?
I just have questions once we get that stuff back and then we can put it on the agenda for next week right away. As long as we get everything back this week, the background.
Yeah, the last one we did took forever.
I'm sure they have the
John's, yeah.
I added mine up.
Good job.
I think we hired him,
Was it
hired
me?
Dawn.
It took a couple
It was
weeks.
like a month before, under the terms that,
Well, we can go through the sheriff too, and
Yeah.
remember Scott brought that to our attention. Maybe that Rico,
Yep. I'll just,
maybe we can mention it to him
yeah, I gotta write him about some
and have
insurance
him
stuff.
do a background check and stuff, cause Scott said he can do that in the same.
Yeah, they can do it fast.
Maybe
At least-
I'm sending Rico or
Mhm.
something, put it on for the end of next week, and discussion decision. That way at least we move ahead, it's already moving, there's your.
Right.
Sorry, Linda.
That's it.
Do you want it closed?
I don't care.
It says closed.
Oh, yeah, we gotta.
Wait.
That's fine.
We're back on now, we're gonna adjourn for the day, good job, everybody.
This one yours?
I guess